teams are going to be facing this next battle as they are going to they're going to go toe to toe to settle for good and all. Who is the best competitive large scale Battlefield team? It is going to be insane. Again, as we get ready for this lineup, we're going to throw up some information on the teams. We're going to throw up their top 5 lineup for you again. For those of you just jumping in here so you can see how they look compared side by side. So there's the top 5 lineup. We are also going to throw up the tankers and the pilots. We're going to let those run for just a second so you guys can get a good handle on how these teams match up together, both on the ground and in the air. And they've both got some really solid players on both sides. And here we are. The map is loaded. We're going to take a look and see what team is on what side. And it looks like we are going to see PG in red and PT in blue. And so that means that our labels are correct. We're going to swap up our scoreboard for you guys. Update it. There you go. So our labels and scoreboard is correct. And we are just under 2 minutes away from this match going down. Let's get it. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to see these two teams do it. Now we are seeing Stroud. Oh, he's going to be in a car. That's a regular car.
I can certainly hear it in your voice. A better map than Saint than this very map itself. I think that Saint Quentin Scar is just an absolutely fantastic choice for the final round, and I am very excited to see what these guys tactics they decide to employ, because right now this is going to be one hell of a fight.
Not only that, you know, when I think of World War One, I think of 2 different scenarios: Amiens, and this layout here. You know, when you think of World War One, this is where
Absolutely.
you think of, you know, this is what's most
French
prominent.
warfare.
Yeah, in your mind is
It's
this
traditional.
Yep, is a small town, some rubble, some things like that, and this is where it's gonna be going down. Again, before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, just under a minute now. This is going to be Point Gap versus Prototype going down. This is the finals. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to throw up the stats for their top 5 and their pilots and tankers one more time before they take the field. There it is. There's their top 5. Pretty close matched in every aspect across the board. It is going to be insane. And there you go. There are the tankers and pilots getting ready to go. 1 minute and counting, ladies and gentlemen. You
can really feel the energy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's really intense. You know, this is just built up to be some massive crescendo, and I'm really excited. It's just, oh God, this is just going to be...
Right, yeah.
Guys, thank you for joining us. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit us up with a follow, with a share. Let the people of Battlefield know that we are here and we are streaming some awesome competitive esport Battlefield 1, brought to you by hardcoreleague.co.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to lay this out for you. It looks like the teams are lining up exactly the same. They're getting ready to go. And we're going to jump in the air because, again, as I've said it all night long as we've been following these matches, you know, he who controls the air normally controls the map. But with teams such as these, we never really know. So we're going to see how it goes down. We do have PG in red, PT in blue. It's your boy Osama, Ace Monster Plus moving in. We're going to see how they do in the air. We're going to see it's your boy Osama looking to wrap around and get behind one. And he is pretty close on his 6. And the planes are just going to start circling. Team Ghetto Kids trying to skate away and get behind him. And it is just a huge circle. Plane behind plane behind plane. It's your boy Osama is going to take some hits, but that's going to give him an angle to try to put a shot on Team Ghetto Kids. But he's not going to be able to get it done. Team Ghetto Kids trying to pull a move. It's your boy Osama right in on his 6. He is going to get a hit on him. Team Ghetto Kids is going to be in trouble, and there he goes. He's picking up a 2-piece. Oh, my God. Going
in
down, they
terms of
crashed into
flags
each
here-
other.
In
Oh,
terms of flags
man.
here, Deb, we've got a pretty dead even match to begin with. A 3-on-3 currently, so the points are going to remain pretty even, and it's going to come down to kills and deaths, guys. Kills and deaths here. Currently with Foxtrot, Echo, and Delta securely held by the guys in the red team. Blues currently moving up with a solid armor offensive. And pretty much a very decent front line between Bravo and Delta. This could be problems for the red team at Delta. Definitely going to be an issue for them.
Ballistic doing some work, grabbing a solid 2-piece. He's over here by the Charlie objective, and you're absolutely right. It is going to come down to kills. These teams are neck and neck in score and in flags right now. It is absolutely insane. The prowess of these two teams as they get lined up, and none of them's pushing too hard. We do have 2 tanks on the north side for Point Gap, and the tanks are split for PT. But nonetheless, they're doing work. We've got some contact over by the Bravo flag. Lions going up against Animosity, leader versus leader, and going down. Animosity taking out Stroud, and Lions getting a 2-piece. Vital XE putting down some follow-up shots on Stroud and ASVP Bad. And again, just neck and neck. Point Gap currently has the lead by about 4 tickets, and they're trying to make a push up onto this Bravo objective. They're getting very, very close. Lions is back in the game. He is going to go down. Ace Monster Plus in that plane is going to come across and drop some arty on him. But look at this. Point Gap is making a serious push up the Bravo hill to the Bravo objective. Razor TX in that tank is going to have to deal with this. And I noticed they don't have any assaults. They have nothing to contest this tank right here, and this is going to be a problem. But Scruffy has managed to get around and get in on this AA, and he's going to start damaging those planes, but goes down at the hands of... I think that was Scar. Scruffy takes out Scar, who was on that, and they're going to maintain control of that flag. And currently, PG is winning out in kills. They are 10 tickets ahead as they make a serious push up to this Bravo objective. PT is going to need to compensate, and they're going to need to drop somebody off somewhere. Now, Ace Monster Plus is the only pilot up for PT, and he is going to be in trouble. He has got free range kits on his 6, or excuse me, it's a 1v2 against free range kits. As we've got Osama and Ace Monster Plus up in the air. But again, just a couple of tickets difference now, as we're going to see PG moving both of their tanks onto this Charlie objective. They are taking some shots from infantry. Oh, and they're also taking shots from a long distance. We can see Razor, the tanker for...
Things kicking off back in the air at the moment. It's your boy Obama, currently 6 o'clock, and bailed it straight into the ground now. Unfortunately for him, leaving Team Ghetto Kid and one other up in the air against Ace Monster Puss, who is currently in a very beat-up fighter right now, going toe-to-toe with the guys. And he is definitely struggling. Free range almost coming in on him, almost getting the kill, but Ghetto Kid coming from behind, wiping him out. They now have another, it's your boy Osama dropping back in again in a plane, moving in on free range kit, getting the hit there with his 37mm nose cannon. Absolutely astounding kill there. Brilliant all-round hitter. And these guys absolutely dropping right, left and center. Now getting the disabled on Alamo. And it looks like Ghetto Kid's trying to move in, but he's put himself in a really difficult position because right now Aboy Osama is moving into position on his 6 o'clock, giving this guy the opportunity to take him out clean. It's going to be really interesting to see which way this dogfight goes.
Yeah, it looks like it's your boy Osama is going to be outnumbered 2-1 right now. Free range kits is on him, and he's putting some shots in. But aside from that, PG has made some big moves. They dropped somebody back on the Alpha objective. I suck at BF1. We saw him ratting around in the last match. They also moved a tank into Charlie, neutralized it, moved into Bravo, so PT had to change things up. And they have bounced a guy. Vital XE is going to be moving on to the Edward flag, and we're going to see a 2v2 infantry battle that's going to be crucial to this match. Over on the Delta flag, we've got Extra Thug Sauce and ASVP Bad against Tensified and Animosity, the leader of PT. Currently 13-7 on the game, is going to be trying to do some work here. He knows he's got some contacts. Oh, but he's going to get dropped by Extra Thug Sauce with that Gewehr 98, and they are going to start burning the Delta flag. It's not looking good for PT, as PG is going to grab the majority, but they may have made a mistake by overextending themselves because they have spread out pretty thin. Vital XE is going to need some backup on this Edward flag. PT secure and Bravo. They've got Alpha under control. They've got Charlie under control. And the backup has just arrived for this flag. So PT is going to have to make some moves. They can either drop down to Delta or they can send a rat. And here he comes. Ballistic moving back to this flag, the Freddy flag, which is going to give them a solid 3-cap, possibly a 4-cap if they can maintain that before it's all said and done. And on top of that, we've got a 2v1 tank battle. Professor Downs versus Razor and Tong Po, two of the best tankers in Battlefield right now, going head to head. Washed up in there, helping them out, and they are going to go down. Razor is going to take them out. So we're going to potentially see PT answer back with a solid 4-cap of their own. They're going to have to hold this Freddy objective down. Raspy, Goldfishy, and Cynicism are the two men looking to get this job done, and they are working hard. There's a 20-ticket difference right now between these two teams, and they are going to go down. We're going to see It Stroud take out the leader, Lions. Cynicism, the only one left, trying to hang in there for his team. He's going to get some backup. It's going to be Washed Up and Ballistic coming in. So we've got a 3v3 battle that's going to be crucial here, ladies and gentlemen. 3v3 battle. We're going to jump in with Ballistic. He's got some contacts coming around. Chaos with the drop shot is going to take out Ballistic. And let's jump back in here. Still a 3v3 battle.
Things are
However,
looking tight at the moment for Washed Up on Foxtrot. He's currently holding solo on his own. He's going up against Alamo. He's holding out. Don't know whether you're on this dead, but some
yeah, I am.
Fantastic gameplay. He's
going to catch one on fire, and again, hanging in there solo. He does not have any health. Health regen is not on. Raspy Goldfish is going to come in. Cynicism is going to come in. They're going to give him that health, and they definitely need this. PT is also secure in Bravo. So if they grab this flag right here, that is going to give them a 4-cap, and that is what they need to close this ticket gap and bring this game back in their favor. Oh, going down, though. That heavy tank coming in and dropping bombs. Goldfishy, the only one left for PT. Trying to hang in there. Oh, but he is going to get pistoled. And that is going to shut that down. So the battle in Delta is going to be serious. The 1v1 that's about to go down between Happy Sloth and Scruffy is going to be important. The Delta burn is going to be very important as well. We're going to jump in with this 1v1. We're going to jump in with Happy Sloth and see how he does.
When you get a moment, you've just got to check the aerial combat going on right now, because it is just absolutely incredible. These guys are barn dusting right now. The level of skill from these pilots is just absolutely astounding. These guys are being absolutely pushed to their limits. You know, they're on their fourth match of the day by now. You know, we're 9 hours into this, and these guys are just performing, you know, incredibly well. And Sabiti's getting dropped there. Thank you very much
for Osama.
Boy Osama. These guys want to see the aerial war. I can't blame them. Like, it's where it's at. You know, it's where the drama is at right now.
I actually
Osama, and he is lighting things up right, left, and center.
Actually, he just gained air control. PT has just gained air control, and they're making a move on this Delta flag. They need this flag in order to close the ticket gap, but it looks as though PG is going to be making a heavy move up toward the objective. Ace Monster coming in, putting some shots in on infantry, and doing a good job of it as well. He just thwarted them off from moving up to that Bravo objective. And PT is looking to grab the 4-cap with this Delta. They desperately need it. They are 10 tickets down. And in a match such as this, every single ticket counts. It is insanely close right now, ladies and gentlemen. These teams are fighting tooth and nail to grab every piece of real estate they can on this map. We can see PG is dedicating a ton of forces back to this Delta flag. They don't want to lose it. Razor putting in some shots from the Bravo flag. We're going to see a plane go down. Ghetto Kids takes out It's Your Boy Osama.
Yeah, that was some crazy shot there from Ghetto Kids. Absolutely astounding shot, but it looks like they actually traded there.
Well, and Ace Monster Plus is on the 6 of free range kits. He's looking to shut him down to gain air superiority. He gets to disable, and free range is going to bail, so he is going to own the air right now. And by collateral, he takes out Team Ghetto Kids, going down, hitting the Foxtrot objective. Both planes are up for PT. PT, however, is losing the Charlie flag, but in a nice move, they have moved their forces over to Edward, which is just going to give them a 3-3 cap, and they're down tickets, so they need that little extra that they currently do not have. Foggy 10 dropping some biddies for Fluffy. We're going to have to find him. We're going to have to find Fluffy. I believe Fluffy is on the ground, if I'm not mistaken, this round. Oh, actually, Fluffy's not in here. They do not have Fluffy in this match, which is surprising.
Let us know, guys, who you think's going to win. I'd be really interested. Looking at this at the moment, things are very tight with a mere 21 tickets between the two communities. It could go in either way, and these guys currently literally are neck and neck on flags. You know, come on, guys, let's have some virtual bets put down.
So Razor TX moving up to the Charlie flag, and again, PT working for that 4 cap. They know they need it, and this is what I love to see. They are going for it. They're not just trying to hem-haw around. They are going for the 4 cap, and they may grab it right here. We've got I Suck at Battlefield trying to make a move in on this Delta flag. PT is looking solid to get a 4 cap here. They've almost got Charlie. They've almost got Delta. I Suck at Battlefield getting some nice shots and taking out Vital XE, but going down at the hands of the leader of PT, Animosity, coming in strong and picking him up there on the end. And PG in just pure amazing fashion, bringing 2 tanks into Delta. And there it is. PT is going to get the 4 cap momentarily. Is it going to be enough to close the tickets? Vital XE, the only one left. He's hanging in there, trying to hold out. He's going to barely hang on with a shred of life. Picks up one more. Trying to grab another one. Going ham in there, but ultimately goes down.
That air war is for real at the moment.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Absolutely for real. These communities going head to head against each other. We've got Team Ghetto.
Yep, Team
being
Ghetto.
tailed by Ace Monster. He's just managed to get a kill. Ace Monster in turn is being tailed by Free Range Kits. And there we have it. That was just outstanding to see.
Oh, Team Ghetto Kids ended up crashing due to oh, and look at it. Here's a stall, ladies and gentlemen. The stall, he almost pulled it off perfectly, but he did get tapped by Free Range Kits, and he is going to try to break off. He's going to get those repairs and try to move back around, and It's Your Boy Osama is back up, going head to head against Team Ghetto Kids. Both the planes back up, and the air battle is real. It's reflecting what's going on the ground. 15 ticket difference between these two teams mid-match. It's anybody's game right now. PG coming in strong.
Absolutely, this could just go either way. Currently now looking at the flags again, it looks like an even split, but Delta is going in the hands of the guys over at Prototype, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct, and that will give them a 4 cap again. They are working to close this gap. This is nuts. They want it bad. They want it bad. We're seeing Lions coming in solo onto the Edward objective. He's going to pull that car in there, rolling completely solo to grab this Edward flag. This is crazy. If he grabs this, this is going to be huge for his team. Grenade coming in on him, grabbing another one. That's going to be a 2-piece, but ultimately going down at the hands of Raspy Goldfish. And PG has answered back. They dropped a guy in the backfield. 10 ticket difference, ladies and gentlemen. As we're almost to the 400 ticket mark. PT working hard to hold this down. I Suck at Battlefield trying to do some damage over here at the Charlie objective. He has a tank to contend with, but the tank's only got one person in it, so the flag is stalemated. PT instantly answering this This call over to this back flag. Scar with PG is around here on the back. And, oh my gosh. It is just too close. So PG has come back. They're gonna be securing up Delta. But look at this. PT has moved into this back flag. But Lions doing work. Currently 13 and 12 on the game. Can't get much closer. Trying to hold down his home flag, the Freddy objective, as they desperately need it. Almost 5 ticket difference now. It's just too close. Too close to call between these two teams. PG trying to secure up this Charlie objective. Razor is getting some backup now from Animosity, Washed Up, and Goldfishy. Stroud trying to hang in there for his team. He is taking some shots. Washed Up is going to come around the outside. They are going to trade off, but that is going to be enough for them to secure that objective, and we're going to see a 1v2 situation moving in on Bravo, and we're going to see a 3-3 matchup again as far as bases go when PG secures the Edward flag with the 2 tanks they have on it.
Absolutely, yes, we are. These things are just, right now, the two of them are just bouncing off each other, and there doesn't seem anything they can really do. We trade from one 4-cap to another 4-cap, but that just seems to be the back and forth at the moment.
And right now, PT currently has air control. PG going for one of their first 4-caps of the game, maybe the second 4-cap of the game. But again, PT Prototype answering back, moving into the Delta objective. We're going to see Lions. Lions is all over the place this match, right in everybody's face. He's going to take out Vital with that Obrez pistol. Looking for another one. He's going to find Animosity out in front of him. But somebody else takes him out, and they are going to go down. Scruffy putting in some work, dropping Lions, grabbing another one. We're going to see Scruffy going ham on this Delta objective, but it looks like he's going to break off. He has a tank moving in, and he knows it. And we're going to see PT grabbing Alpha Bravo and Charlie, and the battle over here at Delta is going to be real. We've got a squad of PT boys in the house right next to the windmill with a huge squad of the PG guys in on the Delta flag, and they're going to mop up PT there. PT is going to be in trouble. Scruffy, the only one left, hanging in there for his team. Going to get a revive on Vital. They're not out. It's a 3v2 situation, 1v3 now. Scruffy still in there, barely hanging on. Ultimately goes down. ASVP bad takes him out. But here comes a tank. Oh my God. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. What is going on right here?
After an absolute another at the moment.
It is. Look at PT moving in heavy forces onto this Delta flag. I said it once before. I'm going to say it again. They want it. They want it so bad right now that they are just going ham and bringing everything they got. They are not leaving anything. They're leaving it all out on the field, every bit of it, and they're working hard for that 4-cap. But PG keeps picking up on what they're doing, and you can see they bounce back up to this Charlie flag, and they're going to start securing it. And they've dedicated a good amount of forces to it, but PT spreading out a little bit. They've got Ballistic hanging in here on this Edward flag just to kind of flash it for them, and they're moving a tank back up to Charlie along with Scruffy, who we've seen all night long doing work for his team. Currently 26 and 15. Looking for one in the distance, and is actually going to move in on the flag now. Start to flash it a little bit. And if they can grab this Charlie flag, ladies and gentlemen, PT may be in it. 4 ticket difference at the end of the round. I may have a heart attack. This may be the last match that I ever shoutcast in my entire life. Holy
my head
shit.
is in my hands right now, and I'm struggling to contain myself because this is just.
It's almost.
It speaks for itself. Like we just.
They're tied up. They're tied up, ladies and gentlemen, with 50 tickets left. Oh.
Bringing the 4-cap back. Prototype PT.
Oh my God.
We are 1 point with 1 point apart. With less than 40 points.
Oh my God.
$650 to be won, guys. This is brought to you by Hardcore League. Get involved.
Oh my Lord, this is gonna come down to the wire
right now. Check the air battle. It's your boy Osama on the defensive game right now. He has multiples on his 6 o'clock, but he is not alone. He has got his man
Ace Monster Plus right behind him.
Monster Plus getting the fucking
right.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
Taking him out. No, it's all right. It's all right. Oh my God. So PT is in the lead by 1 ticket, and it couldn't get any closer, ladies and gentlemen. This battle on Delta is going to be intense. Team Ghetto Kids coming in. Oh, we did see a team kill. Tong Po taking out Cynicism. He does have that heavy tank on the Charlie objective. PT is just gained the lead by about 5 tickets, and that's so important at the end of this match. Tong Po trying to hang in there. He's going to pop smoke at the last second. 490 to 488 as it comes down to the end. Oh my God. 4 ticket difference. PG, where are they at? They're moving on to Bravo. They're going to try to secure that Delta, but PT at the very end dropping some guys back onto the Edward flag. 2 ticket difference, and it's coming down to the wire, and there it is. PT coming out on top in the first round by 5 tickets, ladies and gentlemen. I've got cold sweats. Like,
wow,
it is absolutely.
I need a whiskey right now.
Right,
I need a drink.
right. I've got a beer.
Need a drink. I'm going for a drink.
I've got a beer right here. I'm gonna take a sip of it. 495.
Guys, honestly, clap yourselves on the back. You are just an incredible, that was just brilliant showmanship. Absolutely, so professional. I'm just really proud of everyone right now. That performance was just so on point.
My
Absolutely fantastic.
God. All right, let's jump into the scoreboard here. Let's take a look at how these teams matched up on the scoreboard after that nutso round. Here we go. Oh, geez. Animosity, the leader, leading by example, grabbing that top spot. It's your boy Osama, Scruffy, Ace Monster Plus, Cynicism, and Washed Up. All grabbing those top spots. Razor in that tank, though, grabbing that 22 and 5. Scruffy 31 and 15. These teams could not be closer matched. Over on the other side, Extra Thug Sauce, Happy Sloth, It's Stroud, Alamo is Chaos, Martese Bro, and Professor Downs grabbing the top spots, with Lions coming in with a solid 23 and 17. Martese Bro, that 24 and 5. Both of these teams just going balls to the wall here, and it's not done, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hardcore League. This is the finals. This is Point Gap versus Prototype going down right now. Washed Up, I don't doubt it, son. What a match, dude. Hats off. You've got one more round to go. You better bring that A game. And as we get ready to go into the next round, anybody jumping in here who has not seen it yet, we're going to throw up some stats on both these teams. Their top 5 players, their tankers, their pilots. We're going to let you see what they have under their belt. Woo! It is. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a breather. Let's calm down and get ready for this next match. The next round, round 2, 3 minutes until it's all said and done and we walk away with a winner. Let's take a look at the lineups, ladies and gentlemen. There's Point Gap's lineup. There's PT's lineup. The kill deaths are close. The players are close. The matches are close. It is getting nuts. There's their top 5. Here's the tankers lineup. We saw them going toe-to-toe the entire time. And again, closely matched, all of these players across the board. And now we're going to take a look at the pilots, who had some epic air battles that last round. There you go. Again, closely matched. Both the main pilots and the wingman, almost the exact same kill death score per minute, time in, things like that. These teams are solid. Actually, Point Gap pilots have a lot more time in the game, but Prototype pilots have got it going on. And as we get ready for this next map, the people freaking out on the mics. I am Deadeye, and my color commentator is Hitman Pike. And
I just had to go and go.
Right, it is.
Just wow, guys. Just wow, absolutely brilliant. Performance. You know, this just come on, guys. Esports and Battlefield has a future.
All right,
you know,
let's
and you guys are part of it.
Before this fires off, let's take stock of what could potentially happen here as we jump into this last and final round between these two teams. PT won that 500 to 495. That is a 5-ticket difference. So that means that PT has to take it the distance. They have to get 496 in order to win this round. And how much of an upset is that going to be if PT brings it to 496, but Point Gap wins by 500? You know, that means PT is still going to win because they got to 496. And it's very possible with this where it's at. It's insane. Ladies and gentlemen, less than a minute until we kick off the final round of this epic matchup. Point Gap versus Prototype right here on the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community. Be sure to check those guys out. It is going down right here. 30 seconds.
Absolutely.
And these teams are going to fire off yet again. We're seeing about the same lineup. We are going to jump in the air in the beginning to see who takes that battle. And again, I am Deadeye, along with Hitman Pike, witnessing some of the most amazing large-scale competitive Battlefield that I have ever seen played. Woo! Woo! Here it is.
Absolutely good.
Oh my God, they're coming out with 3 planes. They are coming out with 3 planes off the bat. They want to grab a hold of this early. Fluffy Marshmallows is back in the game.
It's your boy Osama and Free Rage Kit having a fucking collision there. That is just intense.
Let's see what we've got going on here. Ace Monster Plus getting in behind Team Ghetto Kids. Team Ghetto Kids on the 6 of Fluffy Marshmallow. We're going to see the stall. Are we going to see it? We do see the stall. Team Ghetto Kids stalling out. Ace Monster Plus trying to line him back up, and he's going to get it done. He's going to drop back in on his 6. Team Ghetto Kids trying to slide out of there. Ace Monster Plus staying right behind him. They're staying low to the ground.
We have taken objective Freddy.
And there you have it. He is going to get the disable. He's going to get the kill on Team Ghetto Kids. So PT is going to control the air. Now remember, PT is in red. PG is in blue this round, and PT looks to be making a big push onto the Charlie objective, but the air battle is still going. Ace Monster Plus and Fluffy Marshmallows has free range kits. It looks like Ace Monster Plus is going to be falling on the 6 of free range kits. He's going to be in trouble. He's going to be taking damage. Ace Monster Plus right behind him, lighting him up. He's going to slam on those brakes, but it's not going to work. Ace Monster Plus is going to take him out, and they are going to grab complete air superiority. We do have a small infantry battle, 1v1, Vital XE versus I Suck at Battlefield on the Delta objective. This is going to be vital, no pun intended.
Ace just uses darts to take the other plane out. That's pretty incredible skill there.
And there it is. We're going to see PG. We're going to see Point Gap start to secure this objective on Delta, but in return, we are going to see PT secure the Charlie objective as they are moving in with a heavy force, and we're going to see a little tank v tank action here as Razor TX moves in against Professor Downs, and we'll pull up the tanks real quick so you can see what you're looking at as far as the different scores. But Professor Downs has made it back in. I didn't think Professor was going to be in here. We don't have his stats up. I thought he wasn't going to be able to make it, but it looks like PG starts to pull off this Charlie objective, or the Delta, excuse me, before they fully have it capped. And Animosity, the leader of PT, and Vital XE are going to move back in. Animosity finds one down at the bottom, trying to get some shots on him. And PT is currently winning the burn. This will give him a 4 cap early in the game, and they are currently 8 tickets ahead of PG. So they are going to try to secure this Delta. However, PG has made the move. They've slid Happy Sloth back to this objective in the back. However, Raspy Goldfish anchoring back on Alpha. Cynicism moving into Bravo. And we are going to see PT losing their foothold on Delta. Animosity going down from Stroud with the Dud Club. And they're going to be allocating some forces over to Edward. PT has done the same. They're going to be sending some guys over there. We're going to jump in with Happy Sloth as he tries to defend this objective. The Edward objective that they desperately need.
You know, Ace Monsters Plus just getting free range kits again, giving air superiority to his team. Absolutely astounding performance by these guys up in the air at the moment. I don't think he's gone down yet. To be fair, at the moment, we're looking at a pretty even even flag capture across the board there.
Well,
you know, I mean, which way do you think it's going to go? It's hard to say. Again, the points we're only 14 points difference.
Well, and PG is making a move onto the Charlie objective, which would give them a 4 cap. So they're going to start closing this gap here. But PT is on it. They see what's going on, and they are going to start burning that. And they're also trying to burn Edward. Now, we do have Raspy Goldfishy back here on the stationary, putting some shells down on the Shank Shamandi. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. If I were him, I would bounce back onto that Alpha objective and flash it in order to pull some players back, because they are about to get 4 capped if they are not careful. PG is moving into the Edward objective super, super strong. He's going in for a revive on Sloth. We're going to see an impact grenade coming in. He is going to pick up one. Scruffy's going down the plane, dropping some bombs. It's Stroud moving into the building. Woo! Man alive. And there it is. Raspy Goldfish is going to bounce around to the backside, and he is going to start flashing that Alpha objective. Still just 11 ticket difference early in the game. And look at this. PG dedicating some serious forces over to this Delta objective. They have Tong Po to deal with in that tank. But again, PG has to deal with those, that area. Yeah, we do. Vital is still in here. In fact, he's right here trying to defend this Delta objective for PT and doing a good job. He's going to pick up a kill there, but he is going to go down as soon as I land on him to a grenade. We'll jump back in on him for you, Southern Chick.
When you get an opportunity as well, this aerial battle is off the hook right now. We have planes going down right, left, and center, and it does look like both teams are sort of providing free planes on each side, so it's providing for some quite dramatic scenes right about now. Absolutely outstanding. Oh, it looks like we've got our second collision of the round there. Not too sure. Was that it? Your boy Osama? And no, it was Fluffy and Free Rage Kits there. Second collision. Not often you see 2 collisions in one round, but there you go. And in terms of points, guys, at the moment we're not prototype running with 145 to point gaps 123. Point gap are going to have to step it up right now, only holding Foxtrot. This could be it for them.
This is devastating.
Round, them come around. That was intense last round, so let's see if they pick it up.
I imagine they will. They're allocating some forces over to the Alpha flag. We're going to see a tank come in. Raspy Goldfish, we've seen him ratting all night long and doing a great job of it. But they are going to grab that Alpha flag up, and PT almost grabbing a full 5 cap, and you can see it reflected in the tickets. They've extended their lead out to a 30 ticket lead over this team, but PG is going to be answering back. Look how they've spread themselves out. They're going to be moving to Charlie. They're going to be moving to Edward. They're moving to Alpha. They're moving to Bravo. They're moving to Delta. They've got somebody almost everywhere. Ballistic is going to be in trouble. He's going to go down for Martese, bro. I'm looking for some air battles, but every time I just see PT has got the air. It's your boy Osama is currently the only plane I'm seeing in the air. PG looking to cat back. We may see a complete flip here, ladies and gentlemen. PT has a 40 ticket lead, but PG is currently grabbing up Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and they're looking to get Edward. They're going to go up against the tank and some infantry, but we're about to jump into this air battle. We do have Ace Monster Plus up, Free Rage Kits, Extra Thug Sauce in the air as well, so this should be a battle. We're going to jump in with Free Rage, see who he's going after. He is taking some shots from somewhere.
Looks like Point Gap coming back with the 5 cap though, so bringing the tickets back here on Prototype. Prototype could end up struggling a little bit here. They only hold, looks like actually no, they're bringing it back again. Echo's looking like a swing flag at the moment. Alpha's going purely back into Prototype's hands, but they were very close there to getting that 5 cap. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Sinister. You're very much right, sir.
All right, here we go. Washed Up is anchoring back here. He's going to try to hold this flag, taking out Lions. He's got one more out front, grabbing the 2-piece right there. Washed Up with a clutch play on the Foxtrot objective as PG tried to move in on it. And PG now just struggling to hold on to this 3 cap. And we see 2 players, it's your boy Osama and Raspy Goldfish, moving in on the ground, trying to get around to this Bravo flag, and I think they're going to be able to get it done. Free range Kits is going to be in trouble. He's going to be taking some shots, and it's going to be Ace Monster Plus on his 6. He's going to jump on the bat gun, and he is going to end up going down to Ace Monster Plus. PT looking to secure up the Delta objective as well. They've got several players in there. Vital XE, we got some biddies for him. We're going to jump in on him. Southern Chick, one of our head moderator here at the Hardcore League, is going to throw in some biddies for Vital, so we're going to jump in with him. He's rolling that medic kit, currently 12-5 on the game. They are securing Delta, which is going to give them a solid 4 cap over PG. And PT is coming out a lot stronger this round, as it was super close the last round. Going down at the hands of Scar. He does have a medic close, but his medic is going to go down. And PG is going to start pushing this objective very, very hard, the Delta objective.
Ace wants to go in 10-1 at the moment, putting a solid defense. He's on 6 of, I didn't quite catch the name there, but he is doing some damage, and it looks like it was Extra Fug Sauce who has now dropped out. He's got free range kits on his 6 o'clock now. He's going for the up and stall, which seems to be working out for him, and it looks like he's got some air support moving in the form of Fluffy. Fluffy coming in hard now on the back of free range. Free range struggling now that he's taken a hit. It doesn't take much damage for those fighters to reduce their mobility. He's now really struggling. Ace Monster Plus has now come along, also assisting, and free range Kit really is now in a awkward position. He's decided to bail, leaving these guys with the immediate air superiority, but they do have another plane up on their 6 o'clock there. Looks like the guys haven't picked up on his Hoffman himself yet. Looks like Extra Fug Sauce has come back in a fighter, and is deciding to go up against Ace Monster and Fluffy. Not a very good idea. It looks like Ace Monster already on his 6 o'clock, putting a lot of damage in there. Again, because he's in a fight, so he goes down quite easily, and Ace Monster taking the kill there.
Oh no, PT coming in, grabbing a solid 5 cap, ladies and gentlemen, coming out super strong. PG is going to be struggling with this right here. PT came to play, and they most certainly are. PG is currently hemmed up on the Charlie flag. They're doing pretty decent on this flag, but they've got 2 tanks moving in on them, plus the air coming down. Fluffy Marshmallow grabbing one from the air, and they get mopped up off the Charlie flag as well. And there is not a piece of real estate on this map that PT does not own, except for Alpha, and it is neutral. It is in the hands of nobody, so PT wants to shut this down. It is a 5-ticket difference, so they're currently 160 tickets in the lead. PT shutting it down.
You know what I think it comes down to, Dead, and I think PT are just demonstrating it expertly here. It's just about air superiority, you know, about having the superior pilots, and just really, you know, being able to harass and molest the infantry as much as possible, and the armor, freeing up the as much of the map for your guys as possible. And it looks like that has just come together fantastically. I mean, last round was just amazing. Both teams, as I say, I keep coming back to it, but these guys are now at the absolute peak of their performance. We're now at 9 hours and 20 minutes of straight competitive gaming here at the Hardcore League. So, you know, these guys have been going at it a long time, and for them to be able to perform this well at this stage is just incredible. But it does look like PT are now taking that lead here. Again, things could still come back right here, because at the end of the day, PT only lost by 495 tickets last round. So, you know, let's never say never, but we are now into the last 80 tickets of the round, and things are looking like they're wrapping up in favor of PT.
That is correct. Well, I noticed something back here on the Alpha objective. PT had a ton of traps set around, and that combined with their air took out a tank right when it got in the base. The tank hit a mine right there and got taken out. And again, it's your boy Osama coming in, taking out Fluffy Marshmallows. Actually, they took out each other. They ran into each other over that Alpha objective. But we saw
collision.
we saw PT change up their tactics for that second round to get the advantage, and they brought out those 3 planes right out the bat to grab that air superiority and do some work. And right now we've got Ace Monster Plus on the 6. He's going to disable free range kits yet again and then run him over as he bails out of the plane. And PT is has set themselves up for a big victory here, coming out very, very strong. That is correct, Marcel. They did learn a lot from the last match. And again, I've been saying that all night as well. It really depends on how these teams perform the second round. You know, we've seen a lot of close first rounds, and then the second round really shows where these players' salt are and how they adapt for the next round. It is winded down, less than 5 tickets, and there it is. PT is going to take the championship. They're going to take the win. They're going to take the finals. Hats off to PT. Oh.
Wow, well done, guys. That is just an outstanding performance by both teams, all teams in fact. You know, you've just all done extremely well. I look forward to doing this again soon. Congratulations, PT. You know, you guys just, at the end of that, you just solidified that. There was no argument. You guys had that for the last, 3-4 minutes. Your air performance was just amazing. Your cohesion, your level of communication, you guys were just on point. Congratulations. Well done to everyone in chat. Thank you for sticking with us all game. Dead, you know what, on behalf of everyone involved, you, my friend, are an absolute legend amongst Battlefield. You have just managed to perform 9 hours and 23 minutes of straight shoutcasting. I take my hat off to you. Congratulations to everyone involved. Staff, people that have been watching us all night, teams, team leaders, everyone, thank you. Pat yourselves on the back, and let's hope we do this again soon.
Absolutely, I agree, and thank you for the kind words. You know, without our amazing teams and our amazing players, none of this would be possible. Our amazing fans and viewers that jump in to see these teams leave it all out on the field. You know, we know for a fact these teams spend time practicing their tactics, their teamwork, their cohesion, getting it all together. Now, before it goes away, I want to jump in the scoreboard, though. You know, Ace Monster Plus in that plane just did work. It's your boy Osama, Tong Po, Animosity, Razor, Washed Up, all coming in strong. Look at Tong Po and Ace Monster, 13-1, 20-1, Razor 11-1, just doing some solid work. I think PG got caught off guard with those 3 planes coming out. They didn't know how to handle it. They grabbed air superiority very, very quickly and then just put in some solid work. Again, we appreciate all of the viewers that stopped in today. It's been an amazing day. It is correct. 9.5 hours of competitive Battlefield, but that's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen, is competitive Battlefield. And we have got a lot more coming your way. This tournament was just the first of the new year of 2018, and it was an amazing event. Again, we thank all of our teams, all the work they do, the staff, everybody working behind the scenes. You know, I may be here shoutcasting for 9 hours, but we've got people moderating and organizing and getting everything in line. Hitman Pike hanging in here all day long and getting ready. You've been around from start to finish. You know, we started early, we're finishing late, but it could not have been a better tournament. The teams were amazing. I just can't say enough. It was an absolute amazing event. The final match couldn't have been any closer on that first round, and it just makes for good entertainment. You know, we'll have these we'll have all the matches that we had here today. We'll have them clipped. We'll have them up there on the Hardcore League YouTube. We'll be throwing some of these matches out on Twitter. Again, if you're not following us, give us a follow. We do these we do competitive Battlefield all the time, and we're going to continue to do that. Be looking for some more events coming up, some more community events. We've got some awesome stuff planned for the Battlefield competitive community. So be sure to give us that follow, and we can't say enough. We appreciate everybody's support, and This is Deadeye with a Hardcore League and Hitman Pike. We are going to bounce out. And
guys, I salute every one of you. Thanks for joining us. Just not to mention as well, if you see any particular clips throughout the next couple of days that you enjoy from today's performance, then please make a point of clipping it, sending it onto Twitch, and tagging Badger in it. Again, he will be putting together various compilations over the next couple of weeks that will best demonstrate and highlight all the epic moments from today's performance. Once again, guys, thank you for joining us. This is KLW Hitman Pike signing off.
See you guys later.
Competitive esports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield.